Hello, welcome to Dave's Woodworking Shop. I'm going to talk to you. I'm doing a little project here, and I'm going to try to do some more action stuff. I guess you want to say the process. I guess you could say. I don't know. Anywho, uh, I'm making a plate for this. Uh, Several years ago, or a couple years ago, I was using this Ryobi hand trimmer, and I was working on a piece of hard maple, and I was using it with both hands like this here. So, and I turned it off. It was spinning down. I put my hand like this here. I wasn't quite paying attention to where the bit was at, and it caught the hard maple and it kicked it across, right across the top of this finger right here, that one there. Anywho, across that finger, and just ripped it all up. I got a really cool scar on there now. Great story. But anywho, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this into a base plate, like so. So I can have a couple of handles on it, and it'll slide real good. It'll work real good. So far, I'm gonna get you caught up to speed, and then we're gonna work on it, and then I'll do a little bit more video and kind of splice them together type thing. And so we're looking at 11 inches long, 4 inches wide. Center is 5.5 inches. And then where I'm gonna put the knobs at, the knobs will go, they're 1 inch in, and from each direction, of course, 2-inch center down the center, 1 inch this way from each end, and then I'm gonna put in some. I'm gonna put in 2 center holes that way, and then kind of link them, as you can see. I'm gonna come down around this one. I'm gonna drill this one out, then drill this one out, or try to drill that one out. Anywho, oh, there you go. And then of course I'm using this as a template. The opening of the hole is 1.5 inches, and I'm going to use a Forstner bit on that, and then we'll see how we go. Then of course I got my holes to drill, countersink them on the back, so maybe I'll get a video of me using a drill press. Oh, my little knobs that I found, had them here for some time now. I'm going to put those on there. I don't know if I want to put them like that, or I got this dowel here. Put it up like so. Maybe I'll cut different lengths of dowel, and that way I can figure out if I want little short handles or tall handles or what. But of course that's up to each person. But let's see what we do. All right. So continue watching. Okay, check this out. This is a center line. So you can take, I found this at Rockler. I don't remember what I paid for it. But you take it, put your dowel in there, like so. And then you can scribe a line going across, turn it 90 degrees, or close to it. grab your line, and it shows you your center mark, where the center of the dowel is at. So it's to mark your dowels. Again, I found this at Rockler. It's a center finder. I don't know what I paid for it, but you know, I use it all the time. It's pretty handy. Go grab one for you. Alright, let's try this thing out. I think that's going to work. This is my view of where the bit will be, and as you can see now, you know why I made an oblong hole. That way I have as much room to see down in here as much as possible. What I'll do now is I'll stop this and put a bit in there so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, here's my perspective with a bit in, and I've got a piece of paper with just some lines drawn on it. That way you can see just how it's going to look on my side. That's why I carved it out in an oval shape. That way it gives me plenty of sight in order to hit my line, and that way I can do my inlay work, which I love doing. Yeah, I got the screws up a little high, but that's okay. I got some shorter ones because they're for the shorter ones are for a different jig. That way I can take it off of this, and I think this turned out really good for a day project. I got a little bit of sanding. Yeah, I glued and screwed the knobs on and the handles. Make them nice and comfy, or nice and strong, I should say. Well, there you go. A nice little handheld for my planer. Oh, earlier I was talking about the base plate, and in order to get this curve, I used a mayonnaise jar. This is an old Miracle Whip jar. So I used that in order to do my curves, and then just put it on my bandsaw and cut it around, sanded it, and that's how I got that. You've seen me cut the holes, you've seen everything else. Of course, it's going to be different for yours, but you can see how simple it was, and it's just a real simple, easy to do. I got full control over it now. No more running my fingers over with a router. Definitely keep my fingers out of the way. So, you know, then you've seen this. But yeah, it's really simple to do, easy to do. Takes you a day to do it, which is the best kind of projects, you know, just small little projects to do every day to keep yourself busy. Remember, eyes, ears, lungs, even though I didn't use my lungs today, or my ears, but I've always got my eyes on. Yeah, I broke my rule, but that's okay. I guess once in a while ain't too bad, I guess. But remember, eyes, ears, and lungs, keep your fingers happy, keep them all attached, and thank you for watching. Keep making sawdust, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay? See you at the next one.